Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing today? I am back at you with a little last minute holiday gift giving action. So I wanted to just give you guys a little holiday gift guide, stuff that is great for the makeup lover, the fragrance lover, and the book lover, because I'm a book lover. This year especially, I really went in when it came to getting back into my reading. So I wanted to share a few different things that you can easily pick up online, in store, what have you. And some of these things have already gone on sale as well, so you can get them at a discount. I think Ellie wants a gift. Did you hear that? Hi, sweetie. She doesn't want me working. But you can pick up all of these gifts either online, in store, and these are great for pretty much anybody in your life. So if you're interested in seeing my picks for these quick holiday gift pickups, then just keep on watching. Let's start with fragrance. So I have 2 sweet and I have 3 fresh fragrances. I feel like it's either good to go like sweet neutral or fresh and easygoing for gifts. I try not to, if I'm gifting a fragrance, unless I know that person is really into like deep, dark, smoky fragrances, I try to avoid going, you know, super like niche and stuff like that, because that can go awry very quickly and it can also get very expensive. So depending on who you're gifting to, you might want to stay within a certain budget. So I have some from a few different brands. Let's start with the sweet perfumes first. The first one I have is from Dossier Perfumes, and I have been using the heck out of this guy since I got it. I shared this with you guys last month, and I'm sharing it again because it is that good. And that is the fragrance Ambery Saffron. And this fragrance is inspired by, of course, Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. Everyone is obsessed with that fragrance. I too am obsessed with the fragrance. I love the fragrance. I love the original, but I really love this one. And I decided to go with this one because this is a little more grown and sexy. Yeah, Ariana Grande Cloud is much sweeter. And even though this is a sweet fragrance, the saffron in this really comes through and gives you a little bit of spice to it. So this is perfect to get for that like beautiful grown woman in your life, you know, someone who loves fragrances, who likes to be unique, but also still loves that sweet mainstream edge. I am crazy in love with this scent. Dossier is doing awesome deals again this month as well. I will leave all of the information on the different deals they're doing in the description box below. You can have them shipped straight to that person's door. The great thing about Dossier is that when you get your package, you also get a little sample of the fragrance. So they can use this sample and try it out for a little bit and see how they like it. And they can return it guilt-free if they would like to, if it doesn't work out for them. It's really like a risk-free purchase. $39 for a bottle of high quality, cruelty-free, luxury quality, made in France perfume is amazing. They also have the magnetic closures, which I also love. It's something that you don't find in a lot of fragrances that aren't like super niche and high-end. So Ambery Saffron, listen, if you have someone who has really just been in love with that MFK Baccarat Rouge type of scent, I highly suggest getting them this. That smells so expensive, so luxury. The saffron note in this, it just gives it such a beautiful edge. So highly suggest this for yourself or for someone else who's also a fragrance lover. A second sweet choice is none other than Kayla Vanilla 28. Y'all, this is such a beautiful, stunning fragrance. I feel like this is a great gift because it's perfect for someone who loves vanilla. I have to spray some on. I'm not wearing perfume. This is gonna be my scent of the day. This is perfect for the true vanilla lover. if you have someone in your life who loves vanilla fragrances, maybe they have been rocking way too long with that Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel, you put them onto this. In the grand scheme of fragrances, this is not crazy expensive at all. I know that Kayla does fragrance gift sets too. I think she has like a roller ball that has this, and I want to say the musk fragrance that you can either use on their own or mix. And I think the smallest bottle is like $80 something. So not bad at all if you're getting it for someone special and you really want to give them something, you know, really nice and special. The bottle has beautiful presentation as well. It's going to look beautiful on anyone's vanity or countertop. And the fragrance is bomb. I feel like if you have a fragrance head in your life, this is a perfect gift to get them because it's amazing on its own, but it is also fabulous to mix with other fragrances. I've been playing with mixing this with other things more and more. And I've come up with some combos that are going to be great for summertime, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. So Kayla Vanilla 28 is definitely an awesome gift purchase. You can get this at Sephora. I think you can get it on the ground now, and you can get it online. Now let's talk about fresh perfumes. I feel like I don't talk about my fresh fragrances a lot. A lot of my fresh fragrances tend to be more of like my work scents. I wear more of my fresh fragrances to work. They're not necessarily my everyday fragrances because if I'm not at work, then I'm not really wearing my fresh scents. But I love my fresh fragrances. And the first one is one that I recently discovered, and I am so excited about this. So Jo Malone is a big deal for a lot of people. People absolutely love Jo Malone fragrances. I personally don't know why, because they don't last. Like, you put them on your skin, you can smell them for the first 15 minutes, and then that's it. Well, of course, my boo, Dossier Scents, pulled up with a recreation of that fragrance. And when I tell you guys the performance, y'all, this is, I would say, this is like a 98% to that. I think this is a little bit saltier, and the fig in this is a little bit more prominent. The top notes in this are fig tree and grapefruit. Middle notes are marine notes and ambrette. And the base notes are clary sage and amberwood. That kind of marine salty thing is definitely alive in this fragrance. More than I feel like it is in the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt, which you would think like a higher end company, like if you're gonna tell me those are the notes, then I should be able to smell the notes. But I don't get as much of that aquatic, salty note in Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and this comes through so hardcore for me. It's so good. It's honestly, to me, this comes off unisex. Like, I could totally see a guy wearing this if he really, really wanted to. Like, if this was just like his thing, I could totally see that. I feel like anyone can pull this fragrance off. But it does have a little bit of a feminine edge to it. This is perfect for that person in your life that isn't into super duper deep scents, isn't into super duper sweet scents. They like to be fresh, clean, classy, but classic as well. This is perfect. Woody Sage is everything that I ever wanted from Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and it lasts way longer. You're paying less money and you're getting way more longevity. I would suggest Woody Sage to you guys before I would ever suggest you guys go out and buy Wood Sage and Sea Salt, because this is going to last way longer on the skin. I would say this lasts about 6 hours for me on a normal day. Jo Malone doesn't even make it to the hour point for me. So this is such a beautifully crafted, inspired scent. It smells luxury, it smells expensive. You are going to smell like you run the show when you wear this fragrance. I love it. And now I can have that beautiful, salty, aquatic sage fragrance for longer than 2 minutes. So highly suggest Woody Sage from Dossier Scents. Again, I will list my coupon code, all the pertinent links, as well as sale information in the description box below so that you can make sure you are getting the best deals with Dossier Scents. But you really can't go wrong with them. They do amazing sales. Next up is a classic. I've had this for a minute, and I mean, how Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice, so beautiful. This is the fruity fresh scent. I'm gonna smell like this in vanilla now. Honestly, this kind of smells good with that vanilla 28. But this is such a beautiful watermelon, peachy, aquatic, fresh fragrance. This is such a beautiful, light, fresh, aquatic, and fruity fragrance. If you have someone in your life that really loves fruity fragrances, maybe you have a younger woman in your life who's just really getting into fragrance, this is perfect for a woman of any age. You can rock this in your 80s, you can rock this in your teens. It's beautiful, it's fresh, you smell put together. Like this is that white t-shirt, jeans, and clear heels kind of fragrance. But you can also rock this with sneakers. Like, this really works with any occasion. It's so fresh. It kind of like, to me, it gives me that, like, you know, that kind of fuzzy, slightly dry scent you get from the skin of a peach. This kind of gives me that with notes of melon and a really nice aquatic vibe. This is affordable on the fragrance spectrum, and I feel like a very easy perfume to get for someone. I think this is still available on Sephora. This is one of my favorite summer scents. But yeah, Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice. If you haven't tried it, try it, and this is definitely a beautiful fragrance to gift. And last but not least, another really awesome fresh perfume. I'm like halfway through this. I wear this to work a lot, especially during the summertime. This is Bvlgari Omnia Crystalline, y'all. This is the perfect balance of being fresh and a little bit powdery. When I say powdery, kind of like the powdery scent that you get from makeup. This doesn't smell like baby powder. It's aquatic, a little sweet, and the powdery note in this makes it a little sensual as well. I love this so much. This came across this from a sample that I got in one of my Sephora purchases last year, and I couldn't stop thinking about this fragrance. And I had to get it. Literally, I would say like 2 weeks after I got the sample, I was like, I gotta buy that. Again, on the spectrum of price, this is not bad price point at all. You can find this on Sephora, Macy's, Fragrance Net. You can get this just about anywhere. It just depends on timing, you know what I mean? I would suggest going in the store to pick it up. That way you can make sure you can give it to the person of your choice. This is a great last minute fragrance pickup for someone who really is into fragrances, or someone that you know maybe is like that signature scent type of person. This is great, and probably one I should have put in that signature scents video. This is another great signature scent. I get so many compliments when I wear this, but obviously, like you can see, I kind of stopped wearing it because I was going through it so fast because I drenched myself in this. But it smells so good, so put together, fresh, sensual, clean. I think there's like a lotus note in here. Y'all, it's so good. So this is another beautiful gift for someone, and it also just has a unique look. So a beautiful scent to gift. This is perfect for all year round. So if you give this to someone, they can wear it winter, spring, summer, fall. It's going to be perfect. because of that like slight powderiness that is in there. It really does work for all seasons. It smells. All right, now that we have talked about fragrance, let's get into makeup. You can't go wrong with a good set. And I have a couple here. I threw out the packaging on one, but that's okay. I'll insert a little picture of it. The first one, Fenty Gloss Bomb. Fenty Gloss Bomb is life. And if you have a makeup lover and on your gifting list, then you have to get them Fenty Gloss Bomb. I have my Glossy Posse Volume 2 set here with all of these beautiful shades. I threw out the packaging because, you know, didn't want to take up space. But it has an array of beautiful shades in here that I feel like any skin tone can use, just depending on how you want to use them. My favorite in this has been Cake Shake. I definitely need a big size of this. Rihanna, you need to make a big size of this. And my second favorite is Baby Brute. This is a really beautiful, light, milky champagne color. This looks beautiful on top of nude lip combo. So just if you have deeper skin, don't count this one out. It's beautiful. And then this beautiful coral shade, Taffy Tease, and then Ruby Milk are both stunning shades. Easy to mix because they have pigment to them, but they can easily be sheared out, and you can mix them with a lot of different lip combos and add kind of a tint of that color that you're looking for without going full on pigmentation. So these are amazing gifts, the Glossy Posse sets. I think this has gone on sale on Sephora. So if you can get it in store as a really nice stocking stuffer, I want to say it was like $25. Not bad at all. Beautiful to give as a gift. You can break it apart and add one of each to a stocking, depending on who you're giving them to, who you think the color will, you know, appeal to most for that person. But those Glossy Posse sets are everything for this time of year. Another easy pickup if you're looking for another kind of stocking stuffer situation are these Maybelline lifter glosses. A lot of people say that they're Fenty dupes. These are way thicker than the Fenty ones. The one that I have here is Crystal. The color is beautiful, stunning, and they smell like cake. I will show you. I'll swatch this one. I don't want to swatch everything because it'll take up too much time, but y'all see that color? Gorgeous. These are super hydrating. They're formulated with hyaluronic acid. They give beautiful sheer color payoff to the lips. You can put them over anything. You can wear them by themselves. These are beautiful glosses. These actually remind me a lot of the KKW packaging. Like if you look at this compared to this, they're not giving me the same vibe like at all. This gives me KKW vibes for sure. Which is cool because I do not give money to Kardashians. But anyway, beautiful stocking stuffers for the makeup lover in your life. If you want a quick run to the drugstore option for a stocking stuffer or a gift, these come in several shades. I've seen these at Walgreens, CVS, Ulta, Target. You can get these in multiple places. So I also highly suggest these as little cute quick gifts for this season. Another one that I have that is recently gone on sale is this Bright and Beaming brush set. I shared this in a recent haul. The brushes are not in here, but this comes with 8 brushes as well as a little brush holder. So it has like a little clutch. I'm sorry, y'all can hear people acting up in the streets. I actually haven't opened the clutch because I haven't needed to. I'm not going anywhere. But it comes with all the little slots for the brushes. Let me show you some of the brushes that are in this kit. There's a powder brush, which I have loved using this. I use these today. I've loved using this for my bronzer as well as my blush because it really just fits perfectly on the apples of the cheeks. But it's also large enough and fluffy enough to give me a really nice bronze. It comes with an eyebrow and spoolie brush, dual-ended. Perfect. I'm trying to get some more Anastasia dip brow. So this is going to be perfect for that because it comes to a nice thin edge. There is a flat concealer brush. I use this to apply eyeshadow primer, but this is great too if you're trying to get in there and really apply your concealer and get pinpointed, precise application. There is your standard shadow brush. I like this to pack on product right here on the outer V. Really great. I'll just use this to pack and then I'll blend with something else. Or this is also great to set my eyeshadow primer or concealer on my eyes. This comes with a little tiny foundation brush, which actually works really well. Really good if you're trying to really build up coverage with maybe like a lighter product. I use my Pat McGrath foundation today, and this really kind of helps you buff it in, but kind of maintain some of that coverage. And I mean, look at that base. You can't tell me this base ain't popping. And then it also comes with a contour brush. I actually use this for highlight. It fits perfectly right here and builds up the color beautifully. So I love this brush, and I also love, this is my favorite brush in the set, the crease brush. Perfect for blending. I mean, it gives a super smooth, seamless blend. A lot of times I can go in with this brush and I don't have to switch. It's literally that perfect. Nice and fluffy. Gotta love a good fluffy brush. You need a good fluffy blending brush for beautiful eyeshadow application. So this is a perfect set to get someone who really is into makeup. It's great for a beginner, but these are also great for someone who is already really into makeup, really established, knows what they like. These are really good brushes. So highly suggest this set. I'm pretty sure it went on sale, and I think you can only get it in store now, but these are worth going in store for. So if your Sephora location is open, you're not on lockdown, and you're looking for some last minute gifts for a makeup lover, Sephora makes beautiful brush sets. So I also highly suggest these Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. The one I have is the Medium Nudes Obsessions. I actually accidentally threw this across the room the other day and it shattered. So this is no reflection of the Huda shadows. Like, I actually did like manhandle this, but it still looks good. I just pressed them back in. But this has beautiful shades. Very pigmented, easy to use. She just came out with her Haze Obsessions palettes. This comes with 9 shades in each palette. I want to say it's like $28-ish. Perfect to give someone who is either into makeup or maybe just starting out and needs a quick palette. Like, honestly, get this brush set on sale. Get one of these. You have a $50 gift and you didn't have to go super duper hardcore to do it. This beautiful palette, all of her Obsessions palettes are gorgeous. She has like the pastel Obsessions. I mean, any color scheme that you can think of, she has in these palettes. These are really great as gifts. Really fun to collect as well. I really want to get more of them. I don't really suggest getting a huge palette for people just because they can be a little intimidating, but smaller palettes like this are way more approachable for someone, especially if they're not that into makeup. They're super approachable. Because the color stories are smaller, it's a lot easier to figure out a look. So I highly suggest, if you're trying to find like good makeup gifts for someone, these Obsessions palettes are bomb because they're easy to use, beginner friendly, super approachable, and she has so many different color schemes. So something like this is always great to get. I suggest this over a quad because quads are still gonna run you around the same price. And why? Like, you get 9 shades in this and 4 shades in a quad. So I would suggest that before I did that. And then of course, we gotta throw some skincare in here. We've had some great skincare sets this year. And the one that I picked up this year is the Belif Let It Glow set from Ulta. This is $38. So the True Cream Moisturizing Balm is originally $38. So you're getting that and 3 other products in the kit. So you get the Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser, which is dope. The Witch Hazel Herbal Extract Toner, which I haven't tried, but I will be trying soon because I'm almost out of my full-size toner. And the Moisturizing Eye Balm. So this is great for someone in your life who is like a huge fan of skincare. I have everything in here except for the moisturizer. because I'm using it. Great for someone who absolutely is obsessed with skincare, or if you know someone really enjoys this brand and enjoys these products, this is a great one to pick up. I always get one for myself because, like, why not? You get extra product for the same amount of money that you would pay if you weren't buying any of this, you know what I mean? So it's a great way to try new skincare. Great gift for someone that you know already loves their products. First Aid Beauty did some really nice kits for the holidays too, so I suggest those two if you have someone in your life that you know is really into skincare. Those are great gifting options. Right. Last but not least, we gotta get into some books. So I have been reading my little booty off pretty much since quarantine. These are 3 books that have really just like been everything for me this year. I have the sequel to the book that I'm telling you guys about, but honestly, like, you can go with having both. My mom has the original of this book. I got into Jayne Allen this year in her Black Girls Must Die Exhausted series. This is the sequel, which is Baby Makes 2. My mom is currently reading the original Black Girls Must Die Exhausted novel. Y'all, this is so good. It's so relatable. Like, I feel like I can see so much of myself in Tabitha Walker. This pretty much chronicles like her life in her 30s as a Black female news anchor. It chronicles her career choices, her just overall existential life crisis that she's having in her 30s between her relationship and wanting to become a mother but not being able to become a mother in the way that she thought she would be. And so I've really enjoyed this series. This is great for the Black woman in your life. Perfect for Black women in their 20s and 30s. I feel like I said, I see so much of myself in Tabitha Walker, and it's just so relatable. If you have not read anything from Jayne Allen, you need to. She's a wonderful author. Black Girls Must Die Exhausted is a dope book and on point. The next one, y'all, I had never read anything from Alyssa Cole. I heard her stuff was good. This book released this year, and I got it in the mail, opened it that day, and finished it the next day. I could not put this book down. This is When No One Is Watching, and this is a thriller. Y'all, there are some things in here that can be slightly triggering. If you are in like a weird place in your life mental health wise, you might not want to watch this because it might make you a little paranoid. This is set in Brooklyn, and the main character, Sydney, is really kind of noticing she's moved back to her old brownstone that she grew up in, and the people that live in these brownstones are just dropping like flies, you know, getting bought out, moving. Condos are going up that are selling for exorbitant amounts, and all of these white people are moving into a space that was once a poor Black area. What feels like is just a coincidence, what is naturally being seen, you know, all over the United States becomes a whole conspiracy theory that ends up being true. And it's so good. It's so on point. It leaves you on the edge of your seat. It made me slightly paranoid a couple of times, but it is so good. If you love a good thriller, if you really want to be entertained, you're not really into the whole like kind of romance, you know, sappy type of novels, you need to pick this up. It is so good. It will leave you on the edge of your seat. Again, because it's by a Black author, it's super duper relatable. You really feel Sydney's struggle in this book. So I highly suggest this book. It is so good. And last but not least, this one is great too, and I feel like this is a good buy because this is written in prose. So you can either get a hard copy for someone, or you could buy them the ebook if you know they like ebooks, or get an audiobook because it is written in prose. This is Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, and this is amazing. This is about two sisters who don't know that they're sisters. Their father passes away at the top of the book, and it basically chronicles their life and how they end up coming together by the end of the story. It is beautifully written. The prose is just fabulous. What I love is that you can read this, you can read the book, and it doesn't take anything away from the prose, but it's also beautiful to listen to. I have this hard copy and I have an audiobook as well. This is absolutely stunning reading. It really just makes you think about life in general. And also the cultural perspectives in this too are everything. I mean, this tackles everything from mourning to sex trafficking to colorism. This literally, there's so much packed in this book, and it is such a thoughtful read, and such an impactful book. So if you have someone that really is like a true book reader, someone who really loves to feel impassioned and inspired when they're reading, you gotta get them this. And last but not least, I have another one that is perfect for the book lover in your life. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of like to read in the dark. I'm that person, or I'm always trying to read in an area where that just isn't well lit. And if you are like me, you need a book light. I discovered this brand. It's called Vekkia, and it's on Amazon. And this is their book light. So it clips right here, has a really nice large clip, and it has your different light settings. So you turn it on here, and you can see it goes up in strength. So this is amazing. I mean, it's lighting up my face, as you can see. This is amazing if you have a hard time finding good lighting to read. It's easily portable. This comes with a case. I just don't know where I put my case because I'm a bit of a slob today. And it also comes with a charger. So this is amazing to get someone who is just a true avid reader. I wish I had this when I was younger, because like when I was younger, you couldn't catch me anywhere without a book. I was that kid. So this is awesome to have if you like to read in the dark, or, you know, just if you like to read in general and maybe you know you're going to find yourself somewhere where you aren't going to have good light. And this is one that I actually got from my mom. This is the LED Bookmark. This also comes with a clip, but this is really thin, so you can actually use it as a bookmark. It folds over like that, and it has an on button on this side. This has 3 different lighting settings, so that white light and then that like amber light. You hold the on button and it raises the power, and then you hold it to lower the power. Isn't that amazing? And the best part about this is that it's USB charged. So you plug this piece in, you can plug it into your computer, the block for your iPhone. Anywhere you have a USB, you can plug this in and charge it. So I thought both of these were great gift options. I just got this one for my mom because I always catch her trying to read in the dark. And I'm like, Mom, why are you trying to read in the dark? So yeah, that is it for my holiday gift guide. Some fragrance, some makeup, and some good reads. I will leave, again, all the information for Dossier fragrances down in the description box below. Make sure you check them out. I am an ambassador for Dossier fragrances, so my coupon codes and all the pertinent links will be in the description box below. And of course, I will have all of these books, products, and fragrances listed in the description bar. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys are done Christmas shopping, but if you're not, this will give you some last minute ideas for that special person in your life. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.